What's up, everybody? Brett here. We're back today playing some more Mountain Blade 2 Warband. Alright, so picking up where we left off last time, I did a lot more kind of like grinding off camera just to get more and more of a feel for the combat in the game, and I think I'm getting a little bit better. I've got a general idea of what we're supposed to be doing here for at least this episode, right? We're still in the very early stages of the game. I think one of the biggest problems I was having... Let's go ahead and leave while I talk as well. We can try and make it back to our homeland. I want to get back to the Battanians and recruit more guys. Maybe go up this way. See what we can see. We've got some wounded men right now. So I think where I was getting caught up... Ooh, that's a group of 20. We could try them. I think so. Where I've been getting caught up is in the idea that I've got to do these things that really... maybe are only for the late game. Go ahead and fight them. So we still have the advantage because of the quality of our troops. Let's go ahead and attack. And I think what I just really need to focus on right now is learning the basics. Let's see. Let's get our infantry here. And let's get our archers here. Alright. Let's get our sword out. And what I'm going to do is, what I've kind of been doing, I've got my archers on a bit of an upper slope. Ooh, whiff. I'm sitting a little too damn close to my screen. Let me back up a little bit. Alright, I hit him, but I ran into a rock. What I've been doing and figuring out in these battles is that... look how many kills we're getting. Is that if I just kind of kite out here in the front, making sure I don't get wrecked by my own archers, which definitely happens. Got him. I mean, look at this. Look what I'm doing. I'm basically baiting them to kind of split up. Yeah, we're not going to get any of that. Let's just go around. And then we can tell our infantry to charge. And they'll kind of charge right at the last second. Let's run this guy down before he can leave. So I've learned a lot, thanks to all of you guys and your helpful hints. Go ahead and do that. This guy knows he's going to get it. Hell yeah. Alright, not much power behind that one. So, someone let me know that getting kills is basically how you get loot. That was pretty dirty. And so, you do want to chase people down. You get experience, you get loot, and that, I mean, that's how you do it. So, I know that now. So, I'll endeavor to chase down as many people as I can. I've learned so much very recently that it's going to be hard for me to kind of adequately go over all of it. But I will be upgrading my guys. And we're going to go for a bit of a crossbow corps. So an Imperial crossbowman, we can get one of those. Awesome. And that's going to be pretty expensive, but we're going to do that. We're going to take all this loot. Oh, these are way better than the shoes I'm currently wearing. Oh, and we have multiples of those? That's nice. That's going to be worth a good bit when we go to sell it. Let's take all that. Okay. So, like I said, I've learned a lot. We didn't lose a single person there. I don't know if we're just cheesing the AI or what the deal is. But I think that's just kind of how you have to play it. I want it to stop here. Potentially get some more guys. I tried to do in my free time another Bandit Hideout. Those things are so hard, man. And it's mostly because... let's just send our troops. It's mostly because the AI, they all have bows, and they're pretty damn good at using them. And they basically just wreck me from far away. I've learned to use my own throwing weapons pretty well. Let's go ahead and visit Ox Hall. Or get this other small group here. So as we pick up prisoners, as we collect more loot, we get slower and slower. Sure, we'll help these guys. We'll send troops. Does that give us anything? We got some of the kills. And we got one piece of loot. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take that. Did we get any levels at all? We did from our archer. Some of the looters want to join us, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and give these prisoners up at the tavern. And we're going to just kind of constantly sell our stuff to make sure that we're not holding on to heavy garbage. Okay, just making sure I have the appropriate stuff locked. But yeah, those boots by themselves contributed to most of this, which is awesome. Oh, look at this. Is this a polearm? It is. Okay. That's pretty sweet, though. I get a little bit of money, and next thing you know, I want to start spending cash. What I really want is a two-handed sword. Which I don't think they have any. No. So, following our quest lines here. How are we doing on food? We're doing okay. Let's go ahead and sell. Following our quest line... I want to recruit more Battanians. Let's see. If we go to quests, this is what I need to be doing, right? I need to get a companion, and I need to rebuild my clan. I've got enough dinars, I think, to get a companion. I'm not 100% on the whole companion. Let's go ahead and visit the tavern. The only place I've ever found a companion is in a tavern. She's a leopardess. What? A leopardess in my company. Yeah, I can't afford that. Okay, I mean, that's one way to meet someone. That's a little damn expensive. There's a ransom broker. Kind of explains to you. I've talked to him before. It explains to you, I think, a bit how the kind of the slavery system works. There's your average wench. You got a musician. Play on, good man. And I don't know. Actually, I'd be actually very interested to know if there are other companions kind of like scattered throughout town and you can just sort of find them. I haven't had that experience, but I have like come up here and talked to random people in random rooms, and there have just been like companions hanging out. I can't Skyrim this game, huh? I can't just start stealing stuff. Anyway, let's head out of here. They have a companion, but it's a little too rich for our blood. I don't know what she does. Anyway. She's a wanderer. Ah, I can right-click on her. She's generous and daring. She's got one-handed, throwing, athletics, and roguery. Okay. Okay, so at least I can check it out. They want me to escort a merchant caravan? Okay, so we could start taking quests, but I'd really like to get back to Battania before I start doing that. I just want to take more fights. And I think that's going to be the majority of our early game. We just need to kind of get to a nice, stable size. Alright, let's get these 13. I'll take that all day. Alright. We need to get to a nice, stable size, get our economy kind of in a good spot. Collect, you know, decent pieces of loot as we're able.
Infantry forward!
Let's get our infantry there. And let's get our archers up on the hill.
Move!
Give them some high ground from which to shoot.
Forward!
And the way they're facing kind of tells me which way the enemy's coming from, because they seem to always be facing the enemy. I guess that's an option you can select. And we're not going to go too far out. I want to wait and see when do my archers start firing at a kind of an effective range. And that's where I just want to circle. And hopefully get some kills. I did like one of those free arenas too. And I killed like 10 guys. So my combat got a little bit better. I just got really good at running up to dudes and hitting them in the head. Damn, I thought I had him. We got to be careful in these trees. We could very easily get caught up. And our horse is taking a beating. Alright, that was a little too high up. Okay. Alright. Let's let them come forward a little bit so our archers can be a little more accurate. Damn. Okay. They took him out. They're getting kills. That's all that matters to me. I would love to hit somebody with my sword for once.
Infantry!
You know what? Let's charge. I wait to charge because I feel like it probably reduces the effectiveness of my archers. Maybe even leads to some like friendly fire situations, which I don't want. Okay. Alright, that guy's like not giving up the chase. I appreciate it. Working hard for his lord. Damn. Come on, man, get him. Nope. I slowed down at the last second. Got him. Thank God, that was painful. Alright, we won. 4 more upgrades. Hopefully some decent loot. More prisoners to drop off. Let's see, an Empire Peasant. Sure, we'll upgrade you. We'll take more of these Imperial Veterans. And let's get 2 more crossbowmen. And another one of these wrapped shoes, which is just worth a fortune for reasons I can't fathom. We'll take all that. And just like that, we're pretty much back home. And we're going to go and get a bunch more guys as part of our party. We've got some people that are currently wounded. There we go. Let's get all these volunteers. That's not what I meant. Let's go ahead and trade. So someone let me know that when the prices, I didn't notice this before, but you see, this is, I mean, this is all the same color. It's pretty monochromatic, right? When I look at cotton in this little menu, it shows me that the numbers are green, which means that it's a good price. So for instance, if I wanted to try and make some money, I could buy as much cotton as I could afford, and then it says here I can go somewhere else and sell it for much more. So Ox Hall and Provend, it even gives me a good place to go and sell it to. Ox Hall, we just came from there. Let's sell one of these blacksmith hammers. The rest of this stuff I don't need. So let's sell that. And that's going to finance. We're paying 81 a day for our daily wages. I don't know if that's a lot or not. There is a quest here. He wants us to find his daughter. I'll start doing quests at some point. I just want to get a more stable, like, fighting force here. Come on. There we go. And we'll do some more of what we did last time, except hopefully we'll get a couple kills this time. And I want to just go around and get as many of the battalions as I can. Alright, guys. Let's come up this hill.
Move! Archers!
Let's get you up here. You guys at the bottom of the hill. Get you a nice vantage point. This is probably a better spot, but I think they're going to be on us pretty soon.
Archers! Move! Soldier! Forward! Move! Infantry!
Alright, we're good. But look at that vantage point. There should be no point at which they shoot my own guys. And it makes it even less likely that they'll end up shooting me. I wonder if there's some bonus to, like, downhill charge damage. Okay, don't want to fight them on the other side of this hill. I want them exposed while I'm fighting them. Oop, don't shoot me, bro. Man, they're getting kills. The strategy might not work as good against some of the higher level dudes. Wow, look at that javelin. It looked like a javelin. It might have just been an arrow. Got him. I kind of want to get off my horse and just run him down the old-fashioned way. Alright, if I can't kill these dudes like this... Damn. Alright. We'll take 2. More of a downward thrust. There we go. Come on, give me that last one. Come on, can I be 4 for 4? Ah. I mean, the good thing is that really it helps with my weapon skills. That's the big thing. This is all, I think, helping with my one-handed weapon use, and it's also helping, I think, with my horsemanship. Take these guys to sell. Nice to get some food. But I'm not going to get great loot from these guys. That's the biggest problem. I'm just going to be able to kind of sustain myself. And that's sort of the biggest problem that I see. I'm making money. I'm getting close to my quest goal. And now I've made it in... I got to level up in one-handed. So I can use one of these... I think it uses a... Does it use a focus point? I don't know. But I get a choice between extra HP and edge placement. I'd like to not use one-handed weapons too much longer. So I'm going to take the extra HP and lock that in. And we'll reverse that. Okay. There's probably nothing else that I need to worry about just yet. I'm making some headway in some categories. I think a lot of it just takes time. I want to kill those looters too. But I want to get more troops. I don't want to miss out on an opportunity to get experience for my new guys. Some of that. I think I locked in everything else. So we can sell happily. Alright, and make a little bit of a profit. I mean, that was basically like a day's wage. I'm still... Guys, I'd love to know exactly what the hell I'm supposed to do at castles. It's very weird. I've had them, like, let me in before and I just walk around an empty room. And it just doesn't seem to do much. Stop here. Recruit more troops. And our limit is 47. So even with all those men we just added, what are we at? 8 guys? That only put us up because they're very low tier, I guess. Their wages are probably affected by the quality of the troop, I would have to imagine. That makes sense to me. The better they are, the more daily wages you have to pay them, I would think. But this is cool. We're headed towards the big land. Calradia. Come on, catch him. I would love to get... Come on, man. Yes, okay. I would love to get some more horses to try and increase our speed some more. I don't want to have to chase guys down. I feel like you waste so much time. It's almost like an investment, right? I think we can just send troops on this one. Yeah. It's like an investment. If I have to chase people down for twice as long, when I could have just had some extra horses to help. And you kind of want horses eventually. It's like I probably should have just bought the horses sooner rather than later. So I've been going with the Battanian Woodrunners. Because they eventually can become raiders, which can become Battanian veteran Falksmen. I'm sure all of these other dudes are pretty awesome. They look awesome. But I would like to get the, like the badass berserker dudes. That's kind of what I'm going for. At least get a couple of them. See how they work. Let's get one of those. The watchman we can upgrade. We can get a guy on a horse. Or we can get an archer, which I think eventually can become a crossbowman. Get some more crossbowmen. And this guy can become an Imperial Sergeant crossbowman. That's pretty damn expensive. But we'll take it. Alright, and more junk loot. Let's go to a castle just to see what happens. Are there nobles in here that I can talk to? Okay. We have been forbidden from entering. I wouldn't let me in either. Probably. Let's see what's going on at this place. This looks like it's the capital building, or the capital city for this area. Maybe not, though. These other places look pretty big, too. At least for this clan, perhaps. Let's go to the tavern. Let's ransom our prisoners. I feel like I need more money in order to get a companion. One more time, let's trade in all the nonsense. I'm good on food. We don't need to do the smithy. We can go to the arena just to see if they'll... I doubt they'll have a fight. I think it said at the top there's no tournament going on. Dunglenis and Pencannock. We can look on the map and see where those places are if we want to actually get involved. Ah, right here. Well, let's head there. And maybe I can get involved in a real arena fight. I don't know how well I'll do, but I can do my best. And you guys, at least who haven't seen the game before, can see how the system works. I'd love it if these two guys stay together. And we could fight a big group. Yeah, we'll help. My name is Karsa Orlong. Our relation increased by 1 to 0. Okay. Nice. I don't like to be a 0. So that's good. Get another one of those boys. Yeah, and that ended up still being very worth it. And then we'll kind of circle back and go to that other area. Yeah, I feel like I need to get involved in trading. Get a couple more men. I'm constantly selling because I'm aware that having too many goods is slowing us down. I don't know how much this little bit of stuff is slowing us down, but probably a little bit. Enough so that it's aggravating. There's a caravan. We can't catch a caravan. They will not slow down for us. Alright, first things first, let's get rid of our prisoners. Let's go back to town center. I want to... Sure, I'll take one more guy. But what I'd like to do is see, maybe if I go to the arena and I win... How much of a long shot is that? If I have to use my own equipment, I'm probably just going to get stomped into the ground. But if I go into the tournament and I win something worth money, maybe it'll put me over the top of what I need to get ourselves our first companion. It's a melee group fight. Okay. The tournament prize is a crappy sword. I think it's the exact same sword I'm currently using. Okay, let's skip that. And let's fight. Let's try not to be in the front. My archery clearly sucks. Okay, we hit him in the chest. Oh god, don't focus me. All of our men are currently standing in a blob. I wonder if I only get experience for archery because if I get a hit. We'll keep circling. Ow. Ow, ow. Oh, nice. I hit him again. Nice. Another hit. He's got some, like, way better armor than me, so I didn't want to close the distance on him and risk getting messed up. Alright, let's skip that round. So it's me versus him. I don't appear to have anything extra. Back up. Whew. Nice. I have a feeling it's going to be me and the guy with an actual name. I also saw there at the end that I could have bet money on this. Ooh. Ooh, I'm not used to the range on this axe.
Come on!
Nice. Woo! Well, maybe I don't gamble on my first time in, but especially not against a guy who's probably way better geared and is just going to wreck me. Let's join. Alright, wish me luck, guys. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I'm using weaponry I'm not really familiar with. Damn, I blocked on the wrong side.
Yes!
Damn. I wonder if I win anything. Dang it. Oh well. First ever. I hope I did okay. Do you not just get anything? Do you only get money by betting on yourself? And can I do that again? Damn, you don't get anything? Well, today I learned. I had to win that. Some awkward blocking, I guess. I don't know. I need to practice more with a two-handed weapon. I wasn't really able to feel out what my range was there. That's kind of how it felt to me. But I hope to use like a two-handed sword like that in the future. I would like for that to be my main weapon. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, we've got some decent-sized looters running around here. I probably don't need to manually do this one. Let's just send the troops. And we gained a level for our troubles. And we picked up a lot of prisoners. Get some more big boys. Small spurred axe. Once again, nothing here. So I have seen that there are other, like, neutral enemies running around. There are... What are you... Oh, that's a castle. There are, like, mountain bandits. There are sea bandits. I don't know what you really call them. But I have seen them. This place has been raided. That's no good. This has all been raided. I wonder if they're at war with them. There's probably a way to see that. Some sort of menu. See who's at war with what. But like I said, I think today is just going to be kind of a super early game focused thing. Where I just want to get my group up to 40, 50 men. Have them be decently upgraded, stable. We've got money in the bank. We're not that worried about stuff. I really don't want to be chasing this tiny group. But I'm just kind of letting them lead me into a new place. Where hopefully I'll find something better to do. This place is like crawling with activity. Are we finally going to catch them? Damn, what a waste of time. There's so many guys here that they might just be killing all the looters. Like I said, I'm not that concerned about it because I kind of wanted to leave that area and come down here anyway. That was definitely a massive waste of time, though. Maybe we're slower because we had so many prisoners. We need to go to a bigger city. This is a castle. Can't do it here. I can do it there or here. Let's come over here. Maybe we can quickly catch up to these guys? Nah. Just go and ransom off the slow boys. Our roguery is increasing. It's good to know, I guess. Our funds are getting depleted because we're not getting those like big scores in the fights. Anything I want to keep? I don't see anything. Done. There's no tournament going on here. Let's leave. Now there is a noble here who we can talk to as part of our other quest. Let's see if we can catch this guy. This feels kind of crappy to chase him. We don't get anything for this other than part of a quest completed. But once again, kind of leading me into a different area where perhaps I can find some different new fights. Like, there are forest bandits here. I think we're... Man, I feel like we were about to catch them when I gave up. Chase these guys. So, I fought these guys before when I was playing by myself. And I got a bunch of really expensive loot from them, like bows. Whenever the balance of power is that high in my favor... We lost somebody. That's not good. We lost a volunteer. Okay. At least it was a really low tier guy. And for our trouble, we get forest bandits, freebooters, and bushwhackers who are prisoners, but eventually maybe we can convince them to join us. And from what I remember, they actually upgrade into battalion units. We'll use the Imperial soldiers as our shieldmen. Right now, we've got a bunch of Imperial veteran infantrymen. But soon, we're going to have a bunch of these guys, too. Okay, so what we do is we just hold on to them until eventually I hope we can convert them. And then for our trouble, we got a Norse hatchet. Some arrows. Okay, this is way better than what I've currently got. Studded van braces, looking sweet. Nothing else, though. A little bit of food to help feed the men. See what they do here. Sells at Bansith for 20. We might just have to get into the game of trading. So where is Bansith? Is that a place we can get to easily? Is it Bansith? Is that what they're talking about? I'm sure it's a big city. Let's pause it so I can kind of zoom around. Moranath? I think I can go up through here. We've already been there recently. Let's see. Clay. It's the trade rumors. These are a little bit more fuzzy than these. I wonder if that's because as time passes, it becomes less and less reliable information, maybe? You know what? Let's also... Boom. We're trying to grow. We're a mighty band now. We've got some injured men. But I'll fight all the forest guys I can get. See if we can catch these looters. And someone kind of set me straight on the whole, like, oh, there we go. The idea that we move faster in the forest, that's not true. We get less of a penalty from moving in the forest as Battanians. And whether or not that's actually bugged or not, I'm not 100% sure. Man, these dudes are fast, huh? Just catch them up against the water. We've almost got them. Come on, game. There we go. So this is so much trickier because they are archers. My strategy doesn't work nearly as well of like kiting in front of them. What you end up having to do, from what I've seen, is just charge straight at them. We've got a lot of big shielded guys with heavy armor. I think they just put their shields up and run straight at them. Ooh, we're losing guys. We lost 2 volunteers and 1 Imperial veteran infantryman. That's a pretty crappy loss. But if we take these guys and we can eventually recruit them, I mean, they'll kind of replace themselves. Yeah. We'll take all those guys. And you'll become a raider. There we go. And for our trouble, lots of food. Good, we needed that. Is this better than what I have? Okay, so my arms are getting some serious upgrades. Everything else, not so much. Let's lock anything food related and head out. But just from there, you can already see the quality of loot was so much better. Where are we in this great big world? There we go. I was kind of curious where we were in relation to where we started. We're pretty far west. Let's go to Lagata. We could sell our prisoners here, but I do want to keep them to try and get access to, like, easy archers. How much? That's pretty good. No troops for us. And there are guys who would like us to do a quest. Maybe we should try and do one. With forest bandits. Let's see what he needs. Do our first real quest. Maybe they give you great items. I really don't know. I know your name. Okay, I caught some bandits. I've tried to form a caravan. That stuff is expensive. I'm nowhere near that part of the game yet, I don't believe. If I hunt down 2 groups... Okay. Yeah, this seems like a pretty low level... If I had a companion, I could delegate, which is interesting. And I can get 600 gold to do something that I kind of already want to do anyway, which is nice. I don't know where I'm going to exactly find forest bandits. I know I'm next to several forests. There's a hideout. Maybe they spawn from hideouts? Oh, nice. Does this count as 2 groups? I mean, it's only 10 of them. I'd prefer if they would stop killing my guys. But they're giving me so many good potential recruits that it's kind of hard to complain. One more of those, one more of those. Now, does that count for everything? Oh, male chassis. I actually don't know that word. Better armor. Look how much more expensive those are. It might even be worth it for me just to sell these. But hey, look, we got male booties on. Pretty sweet. Let's take that and let's lock in the cheese. We're basically getting fed off of that. Okay, that only counted as 1. But our relation is increasing for whatever that's worth. No, the quest is completed. It counted it. Okay, do I want to go into there? It says there's only 1 to 2. Huh. 1 guy and 2 wounded. Does that mean they've been recently raided before? Like someone else came by and like wrecked them? You're in the club. We'll try it. I think that is what it means. Let's get all of our men. Whoa, there's only 1 guy. I have no idea what's happening right now. You've cut quite a swath through my men there, damn you. How about we settle this one-on-one? Oh my god, what do I have to gain from this? Let's back up. I have a feeling he's way better geared than me. And that he absolutely is. I feel like if I can... Let's see. Can I not, like, take people's loot off the ground and, like, switch it with my own loot? Hey, you guys, go stand over here. Yo, guys. Y'all do me a favor and go over there? I don't know why only one of those guys is listening to me. Okay, whatever. Northern Short Simple Spear. Okay, we can replace something here. I would love to get a shield. I'm not using that spear at all. What is this? One-handed bearded axe. This might be worth nothing. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Maybe I don't keep it after the battle's over. I don't know actually how that works. So a forest bandit boss is a level 5 guy. I don't know if I'm supposed to... I mean, he's just good as he is. He doesn't get upgraded, which is interesting. This guy can become a Battalion Fion champion, who looks pretty godly. The freebooters can become either the veteran Falksman or... what was the other thing? More of those champions. And we got leather bracers for our trouble. Yeah, and it doesn't look like we kept the loot. So we don't actually have to worry about that. But in the midst of battle, we could do that if we wanted to swap out our weapons. Well, that was interesting. I don't know how... what good that is. Here, though, we do need to hire a companion soon. And I think we're going to have just enough money to kind of get whatever companion we want. And I don't know if it matters where we get our companions from. If we should try and get one from our own area. Let's talk to him again and turn this in. I Did it just automatically give us our money? I think it did, which is why I had so much money. And I think that was the tavern right there. That's what that sound, that sign was. So I probably could have just went right into there. Let's go in. Yeah, I could ransom these dudes for a lot of money. I think that's the companion in here. Okay. Just kind of getting to know each other. Real honor is as scarce as hen's teeth these days. I'm sick of cowardice. I wonder if talking to them kind of improves our relations with them a little bit. 8,000? Ha! Yeah. Nah. You're cool and all. But I don't have that kind of scratch. Let's get the hell out of here. And go to a place where maybe we can find something. I am 100% going to hold on to my prisoners. And see if I can't... Let's go back up here. And see if I can't recruit them. Every now and then just kind of check our party. We do need food. Oh, they've been raided. Oh, that's not good. We got to get somewhere ASAP. Because we're running low on food. I don't even know if I want to know what happens when you run out of food. Just go ahead and buy that. Actually, we can go ahead and sell some stuff too. Yes. Cancel. Recruit troops. We're getting close to our limit. I wonder if there's some requirement for being able to recruit a guy like this, if it's harder to do. I don't actually know what the qualifications are. You know what I mean? Like, is he harder to recruit? Because he's like a higher tier guy? I'd be interested to know, if you guys know out there. Alright, let's go try and find... Let's go to Pin Kennock and see if we can't find someone to join our company. Ooh, some looters though. Nah, let's stay on task. I've got the money now. I don't want to screw this up. And in the tavern, there's a lot of the wronged. Tell me about yourself. I'll tell you my story. If it bothers you, I'd prefer you keep it to yourself and let you live months on crusts of bread and chaff of grain, that is. My father was a merchant, and like Karen, we lived in a rich house with many servants. I wanted for nothing. Our neighbor was a moneylender who specialized in loans to the Imperial Guard. That turned out to be a bad neighborhood in which to live when the riots came. The guardsmen came to burn our neighbor's house so their debts would be forgotten. The flames spread to our house and it was destroyed. My father tried to save his strongbox, and that was his undoing. A riot is a holiday for thieves and robbers, and some saw him dragging it through the streets, so they knifed him and took it. We tried to find shelter with my uncle, but there was no food in the city, and he turned us out. So we joined the refugees in the country, living on what we could steal from the fields. I found a guardsman alone and drunk. I have no idea whether he was one of the ones that set fire to our neighborhood. Maybe I should not have done to him what I did to him, but now I have his sword. It's been very useful. The starving do what they must. I think my story shows that I am adaptable, at least. If there was room for me in the warlord's retinue, say, I imagine I could quickly learn whatever skills were needed. Right now I'm between jobs, so if you've got any work for me, I'm willing to discuss it. I can use someone like you in my company. Very well. I'm going to need about 1,371 to settle up my debts. Very well. I'll get my gear and join you outside. So we've got our first companion. I don't know if she's good or not, but I'm just happy to have someone. A hired blade. Christ. Do you have need for fighters, sir? Me and 3 of my mates looking for a master. You might call us mercenaries, like. Yeah, I can't afford those men. Looks pretty well geared. That seems pretty damn expensive. Alright, let's go mess around with our new companion, see what we can do with that. She was pretty expensive. Let's go into our party. Okay, this is probably not where we look at her. Maybe it's under character. Cruel Mercy. Mercy -1. So we kind of looked at her earlier. We saw that she was one-handed. I think we looked at her earlier. Maybe I did that on my own today. Just kind of randomly came across the same person. She's one-handed, and she's pretty good with it. She's also pretty damn good with a crossbow. I definitely want to give her a horse. Okay. How do I look at her inventory? Probably the same way I look at my own guy's inventory. Sure. Let's give her a sumpter horse. And next time we get some armor, we'll give her some stuff to wear. All she's got is this one-handed sword right now. A horse is better than nothing. At least we know that she can be a little bit evasive. We can kind of see where she is on the battlefield, make sure she's okay. She has no saddle. Ah, we need a saddle. Okay, maybe I can buy one from here. A cheap one. Jewelry, leather. Just seeing if these are like the type of commodities we could sell somewhere else. But it looks like the prices here are actually expensive. Pottery looks to be a pretty good tradable item. They sell for 20 at Lagata. So more than double my money if I buy a ton of those. Wolf head. Oh, Jesus. How bad do I want that? Pretty damn bad. If I was balling right now, you bet your ass I'd have a wolf head. Okay, we need a saddle. Something cheap, please. This is better than the one I have. So we're going to buy that. We're going to give it to myself. And then she's going to get the hand-me-down saddle. A Northern Noble harness. Cool. And you can kind of see how it makes the horse look. So that's just straight up regular stuff. And then we got a little bit of decoration now on our horse. And there you go. She gets our old horse and our old saddle. Cool. And I guess, I mean, we've kind of hooked her up. But she's going to need some little bit more help in the armor department, I think. I don't know how much I can trust her to stay alive. Is it common that your companions die, like in combat? I'm hoping that's not the case. We're very close to our limit currently. And the amount of men we can have. And I don't think I've leveled up my character in a while. Has anything changed without me noticing? Medicine is slowly going up, but I feel like I'm not progressing that quickly, but maybe that's just common, that's just the way it is. There were no missions here for me. So I've got a companion. Now I think I just need to get 2,000 dinars again, and we're good to go. Please join forces. I would love to fight all of you at the same time. We're pretty damn fast. I think we'll take 1 or 2 more fights today, and then we'll probably call it. I think I've gotten a lot done. I don't know if I've learned a ton. But we did our first arena. That was cool. Man, we're just not able to catch anybody. Another hideout. This one, with my luck, is... yeah, that one's super stocked up on dudes. If someone wants to come out and fight me... we're just hemorrhaging money right now. Guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll try and get involved with some more big fights appropriate to our like company size right now. We've made some advancements. We've got some better gear. Yeah, I thought today went pretty damn well. It could have gone bad, and it went well. We did our first hideout, although it was a bit of a cop-out, and I didn't even duel the dude. But at some point, I'm going to have decent enough gear that I'm going to feel comfortable just dueling random guys. I'd love to recruit this dude. Just have this one, like, unique guy as part of our squad. I think that'd be pretty cool, too. Anyway, y'all. I'm Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. I want to say thank you one more time for everyone who's been supportive of me playing this game on the channel. Everyone who's been leaving me very detailed tips, I appreciate it. You've definitely helped me get from, like, being completely overwhelmed to in a place where I feel like I get the game, at least. I think I get what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm able to at least try to do it. So, y'all have been super helpful and supportive, and one more thank you to you. So, alright, y'all. As always, I'll see you in the next one, and take care.